Well, hello, Black-Owned Business Jacks Facebook group members. I am Terri B. Jones coming to you live today through a webinar where I will be sharing with you day 6 of 15 days of video content creation ideas. Now, up to this point, you should have created a video content for a tutorial video, a slideshow video, a demo video, a review video, and an educational video. Now, today's video content creation idea is for a pros and cons video. So grab a notebook and a pen and paper and let's get started. And I want to welcome you today, first off, and I want you to join the Facebook group, Videos, Books, Courses, okay? That is where you will be actually posting your completed work. I want you to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is Terri Jones, T-E-R-R-I Jones, and subscribe to my blog, okay? And so we'll be doing that, you know, basically with each other as we create content and then eventually get our videos created, all right? So why create a pros and cons video, okay? So creating a pros and cons video is a way to get the attention of your customer and stand out from the crowd, okay? It is where you would differentiate your product in a way which convey that you can fulfill their needs better than your competitor can, okay? Now, through sharing pros and cons of your product or service, the potential client can make a decision to invest in your product or service instead of a competitor. So make sure that you can back up your claims and proof of things that people can confirm, okay? And what I mean by this, for example, is that you may have a new boot camp exercise program, okay? But of course, there are already other programs established in your area. So this is where the pros and cons will come into play. You will list the pros of your program to differentiate it so that it won't be looked at as another training program, okay? But instead, it will be viewed as one that will successfully solve a client's problem or fulfill that need that maybe the other competitive program does not offer in their program, okay? So how cool is that? All right. Now, let's talk about the content needed. All right. So, of course, what product or service will you use to create your pros and cons video for? Okay. So when you're showing your product or service, you will have an image of your product or service, and then just say on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side, you know, you could highlight the pros and cons in a list format. So you may just have the product, you know, somewhere on your video, and then on one side you have pros, and on the other side you have cons, and you will just list different things, okay? The second thing is, do you need music basically to go into play in the background? All right, now you can do that. Well, this type of video, I don't see any problems with having that, but of course that's up to your discretion, okay? Now, who are you going to educate with the pros and cons? All right, because what you want to do is make sure your target audience is in mind, whether it's new clients you're trying to basically let them know how your product is better than somebody else's, okay? Or you can actually have an affiliate program that complements your main product or service, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with affiliate marketing and affiliate products, I'll share some information on how you can earn extra money basically with using affiliate products at another time, but not today. All right. Next thing is, what are you going to point out in this video? Okay. So basically, to determine this, take a look at your competitor and list the things that your products have in common. Okay. Because that's normally how it goes, you know. And so, but also the things that are included in your product, but it's not in theirs. Okay, so that's where you're going to stand out. All right, so say for instance, I use Traffic Wave as an autoresponder, and I also am an affiliate of Traffic Wave, but then I also have this other product, a Weber. that I'm an affiliate of. Okay, so what I would be sharing if in my pros and cons, just say if I was to do a pros and cons video on autoresponders, okay, I would share the fact that they are both autoresponders and basically what you can do with an autoresponder. But then the difference is going to be where I would share how Traffic Wave, basically you would have to opt in to get the person's name and email address. They'd have to opt in to do that. But with Aweber, they do give you the option to not have to do that. All right. And then basically I'll also share how it doesn't matter how big my list grows. Okay. Because both sides I would have, that you can grow lists. Okay. That's a pro of both of them. But the con is that the bigger your list gets with Aweber, they're going to charge you more money. Okay, but with Traffic Wave, is one price no matter how large your list grows. Okay, and so that's pretty much how I would do if I was to share a pros and cons. Okay, now the next thing is, what is your call to action? Of course, as usual, you will have your buy now, call now, go to my website, comment on, ask questions, subscribe to my channel, like my video, follow us on social media. Of course, you'll share your offer of your freebie or membership or whatever it is you have to offer, okay? And of course, when you're sending them to your website, it should be set up so that you can get your name, their name and email address so that you can build that know, like, and trust, okay? And always remember to thank your viewers for watching your video, all right? The next question is, where will you link your traffic? Well, of course, in your description, you'll have a link to your website or your affiliate offer, your opt-in page, your freebie, or whatever. So those are the things you need to determine, all right? And then the next thing is, what is your video title? Okay, now with your video title, you're going to have your main keywords. Okay, so I would have autoresponders, Traffic Wave autoresponder, Aweber autoresponder, something like that. But then I'll also include the words pros and cons. All right, and so you want to have the same thing. All right, and then what is your video description? You'll basically start your description with the link to your website you're trying to get the traffic to, because that's the purpose, basically not only just to get people for me with your brand, your product or service, but you want to basically get that exposure as well, and you want to get them to click on buy from your website or whatever it is, link that you have, okay, so that they can make that purchase, all right? And of course, you'll have enticing message, kind of letting them know what the video is about. You'll be sprinkling your website throughout there and what have you. Okay. And then the next thing is, what is your video keywords? Of course, we'll use the Google Keyword Planner and do a search on YouTube to get those. And lastly, post. I have created my content in the Facebook group. Okay. Videos, books, courses. And so that's all I wanted to share with you all on today. I am Terri B. Jones, sharing with you live 15 video content creation ideas.